Cool. Okay. Hi, Leona. How you doing?
Yeah, really good.
Good. Very glad to hear it. Okay. Now, the first question is going to be the one that probably everybody wants to know the answer to, which is, where have you been and what have you been doing?
So basically for about 9 months now I've been recording my album in the States and over here. And yeah, it's been a bit of a long time and a bit of a wait, but it's because I wanted to get something really great together. And now I'm just excited that it's finally arrived.
Cool. Okay. You said you spent a lot of time in the States over the last time. Did you get homesick at all?
Yeah, I got a little bit homesick, but I was back and forth, so I wasn't just in the States all the time.
Yeah.
But it was okay though.
Cool.
I still got to see my family and friends.
Which is very important to you.
Yeah.
So I believe.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, obviously, anyone who wins the X Factor gets a record deal, and there's a lot of promotion behind them. But I think it's fair to say nobody's had quite as much of a buzz around them as you have. Not Will Young or any of the other people. Why do you think that is?
Oh gosh, I don't know. I just think that I just feel really lucky that I've got Simon who believes in me, and also I'm working with Clive Davis over in America, who is probably most famous for helping launch Whitney Houston, and working with artists like Alicia Keys. So I just feel really fortunate and lucky that I have those people believe in me, and that I've gotten the opportunity to work with some really fantastic songwriters.
Brilliant. Okay. I mean, is it important to you to make it in the States as well, or I mean, is that something that is important?
Definitely. If my music can reach people, worldwide, however many people it can reach is just amazing to me. And I think that I've been lucky to get the opportunity to, have a gateway into America. So, hopefully it goes well over there as well.
Excellent. Okay. Now your voice obviously is your calling card, and you've been compared to people like Whitney Houston and Celine Dion and Mariah Carey. Which of those is the most flattering comparison for you?
All of them.
Yeah.
Like every single person that you just said then, like Whitney Houston, Celine Dion, Mariah Carey, are all people that I listened to when I was growing up, and that inspired me, and that have inspired so many people. And I just think they're all great, and if once in a while my name is mentioned in the same sentence as theirs, it's just such a compliment.
Okay, because the other thing that they're all known for is their sort of diva-like behaviour, and obviously you're known for being quite the opposite of that. But I mean, have you exhibited any diva behaviour? Have you made any outrageous demands?
Well, I went to see Celine Dion in concert in Las Vegas, and also afterwards she was speaking to everyone, and she was the most humble, lovely woman that you could ever meet. And I just think things get blown out of proportion sometimes.
Yeah.
But that she was an inspiration, and she was really great. But no demands from me, no, anyway.
Okay, good. I thought that might be the answer. Now there was talk. I don't know if it happened, but there was talk about a duet with Whitney at one point. Is that going to happen, or is it
not?
No,
that's just. I think that's just a rumour. I wish, but no.
Well, maybe one day down the line.
Maybe one day.
You never know.
Hopefully.
Okay. Now, the only criticism that you got on the show was that perhaps you weren't quite confident enough, or you didn't know how good you were. Obviously, a lot's happened since then. Do you know how good you are now?
Since the show, I don't think anything's changed with me. I'm just exactly the same person as I always have been. And I think, I've got a self-confidence. I'm not kind of loud and, out there like that. But I always believed in myself, and I think that the show gave me a lot of experience and made me more self-confident, and going to work with songwriters and travelling back and forth, I've got a lot more experience, so a lot more comfortable in myself now.
So the last 9 months has been a good sort of growing period for you as well?
Yeah, definitely a growing period for me to develop myself as a singer and an artist, and as a person as well.
Cool. Have you had some media training and that kind of thing in that time?
Yeah, I mean, I've had a bit of media training and just everything to prepare me for what's coming up. And I think any experience that you can gain, you should just go for all of those opportunities.
Absolutely. Okay. Now you referenced there what's coming up. What's coming up is your album, which is obviously being released all over the world, and it's going to be a huge, big push behind it. My question to you is, obviously that's very, very exciting.
Yeah.
Is there any little part of you that's slightly scared by it as well?
Do you know what? I'm just so excited about it, and so proud of it. and obviously I hope that people like it, and that it just represents me, and there's sometimes a bit that's kind of a part of you that's a bit scared, but it's just exciting, and to be able to get the opportunity to release an album is like a dream come true for me.
Cool. Okay. Now, I read in the paper about a month ago, and I know I shouldn't believe everything I read in the paper, but you did a photo shoot for Harper's Bazaar
Yes,
in LA, and you managed to stop the traffic. Is that right?
There was only a few people like looking on, but it was funny because you just get a bit nervous when people are kind of staring at you, but you kind of just zone out. And I just was in my element and on the beach and in beautiful gowns, so it was really fun.
So there's no truth in the story. You had to calm down some irate motorist.
There were some irate people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, but you were the peacemaker. That's
Yeah,
what I
yeah. I was just like, you can just watch and kind of chill out. So it
Cool.
was fun.
All right. Now, I've also heard that you've got quite matey with Kanye West lately. Is that true?
We're not like mates, like speak up and stuff. But
Yeah.
I have met him on a couple of occasions. I met him in the studio in LA, where he was kind of just about to do his video. So I met him there first, and then I went to his concert as well, and I just bumped into him in a few different places. But he's a really great guy, a really talented artist.
Do you think you'll ever work together at some point?
Never say never. I mean, he's amazing, so that would be great.
Okay. Now, obviously, one of the great things about sort of becoming famous yourself is you get to meet people like Kanye West and people who are sort of that you admire. Is there any, I mean, who would you most like to meet that you haven't met so far?
Wow, lots of people. Probably, I'd love to meet Alicia Keys because I think she's just a fantastic female artist, and a really positive role model as well. I'd love to meet Mariah Carey. I'd love to meet Aretha Franklin, Stevie Wonder, and my favourite, David Bowie. Yeah.
Okay.
I love David Bowie.
I put money on the fact in the next 2 years you'll probably meet all of them, so that's cool.
That'd be great.
Now, obviously we said that you've been out of the public eye for the last kind of 9 months, and obviously the music scene's sort of changed in that time. Has anyone come along, new artists come along since you've been away, if you like, that's really impressed you?
Oh gosh, let me think of who's come along. I mean, there are so many great artists and female artists as well. I can't think of anyone who's come along in the past 9 months. But
What about Kate Nash?
Kate Nash, yeah, she's really great. She's a really great artist and really great British artist as well. Also Corinne Bailey Rae.
Yeah.
I love Corinne Bailey Rae. Amy Winehouse, Lily Allen. They're all kind of got their unique stance, and I think they're all really great.
Okay. Now, talking about female artists, there's quite a lot of them. I mean, Amy Winehouse is one that you mentioned, but there's Britney and although she's not a singer, but Lindsay Lohan. Well, she did try to be a singer once, didn't she? But they're having these kind of big public disintegrations, if you know what I mean. Why do you think that happens?
I'm not sure because I mean I don't know them personally. I've never met them, and I'm not in that position to kind of talk about them because I don't know what their situation is. But at the moment I'm just kind of starting out and got my friends and family around me to keep me grounded, and I think that's all.
That media training paid off, didn't it? Okay. Now you're going to be on the first live show of this series of the X Factor, aren't you?
Yeah.
Which is that this weekend?
Yeah, this is the Saturday coming up. Yeah.
How's that?
Can't wait.
Yeah. Is it going to be a bit weird for you after all this time?
Yeah, it's definitely going to be weird because it's kind of going back to kind of where it all began. But I'm just really looking forward to going back to all the people that supported me on the show, and just showing them what I've been doing for the past 9 months. So it's going to be a really good experience.
It's exciting.
Yeah, it's so exciting.
Excellent. Okay. Have you been watching this series?
Yeah, I've been watching this series.
Who's Leona's tip to win?
It's what everyone asks me, but I'm not sure because I haven't seen enough of them, and they've all got something really special about them. So it's just about how they develop over the live shows now.
Yeah. Okay. I mean, whoever it is, what would your advice be to who wins as a previous winner?
To who wins? Just to kind of embrace this opportunity, you know, with me, I never take anything for granted, and just really embrace it, because it's such a unique opportunity, and you know, just take it with both hands and go for it.
Excellent. Okay. Now I did a little bit of research on you because it's only polite when it comes to speak to someone. And you went to Italy Conti, didn't you?
Yeah, I went to Italy.
So, and there was another. Was it Sylvia? That's right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you've had acting training as well.
Yeah, I've done drama, music, and dance.
Do you have any acting ambitions down the line, or is it all about music for you?
Well, for now, my passion is music, but I love to, you know, be creative, and you know, if down the line there are creative opportunities that come along, I'd definitely love to do that.
Excellent. Okay, my very last question is, will there be wedding bells soon for you?
No, not anytime soon.
Okay, brilliant. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you. Lovely.
Cool. Thanks, Amy.
There in the end.